I feel like I fought all my life for this. This one part, this 1/3 I've always missed. No.
Alrighty guys, I'm the devil, and welcome back to Dear Esther. It's getting very interesting. It's very confusing, to say the least. We begin with no commentary. There is an option to have a director's commentary, so what I'm going to say is if I can get 25 likes across the entire series, I will return to the series and do it with director's commentary. How the hell did we end up here? Strange. Hang on a minute, was this cave that had all that stuff written on the wall? I would certainly say that it is. I want to go down there.
The moon over the Sanford Junction, headlights in your retinas. Donnelly drove a grey hatchback without a bottom. All the creatures of the tarmac rose to sing to him. All manner of symbols crudely scrawled across the cliff face of my unrest. My life reduced to an electrical diagram. All my gulls have taken flight. They will no longer roost on these outcrops. The lure of the moon over the Sanford Junction is too strong.
More glow-in-the-dark pink. What's that written down there regardless? What's that over there? Okay. Absolutely stunning. I do have to commend the game designer anyway. Very stunning work. Very beautiful. The capture doesn't do it justice. Yeah, but if you are an achievement hunter, this game's really worth it, because it's very easy achievements.
Fire and soil, I chose fire. It seemed the more contemporary of the options, the more sanitary. I could not bear the thought of the reassembly of such a ruin. Stitching arm to shoulder and femur to hip, charting a line of thread like traffic stilled on a motorway, making it all acceptable for tearful aunts and traumatized uncles flown in specially for the occasion. Reduce to ash, mix with water, make a phosphorescent paint for these rocks and ceilings.
Just another random defibrillator again, with some random medical supplies? Sure. If we die, we'll be fine. It's just a shame that we can't do anything else but walk. There's an achievement for 5,000 steps. We're 70% of the way there. It's like what? Some ridiculous amount of steps we've taken. Oh no, it's not going to make me go through all of these. We're going this way. I'm going to go through all of those. Just look at the random candles. I've got a feeling we've got to go this way. Anyway. Some of that strange pain. So far we've learned nothing. It's just a load of questions. Picture of a girl, broken. Some more chemical stuff saying northeast. Wonder if we'll ever find our way off this island. Or if it's just a strange place. I wonder if we just end up in circles. That sounds like Morse code. I just don't know Morse code, but it definitely sounds like it. A shrine dedicated to a car? Who died? Knight Rider? What next? The white lines in the cliff you can see now. At least we've got candles to light our way. That was very nice of the game maker.
Hall by the roadside, by the exit for Damascus, all ticking and cooled,
all feathers and remorse. All of these signals routed like traffic through the circuit diagrams of our guts. Those badly written boats torn bottomless in the swells, washing us forever ashore.
Heaven. Home. Is that? Home. Ron. Around. Him. Heaven. Something around him. Can't quite. Heaven shone around him. From light from heaven shone around him. Did it? But it didn't shine around bloody me. I'm the devil. Would you think heaven wouldn't like me anymore? So this just leads the same way.
From here, I can see my armada. I collected all the letters I'd ever meant to send to you, if I'd have ever made it to the mainland, but had instead collected at the bottom of my rucksack, and I spread them out along the lost beach. Then I took each and every one, and I folded them into boats. I folded you into the creases, and then, as the sun was setting, I set the fleet to sail. Shattered into 21 pieces, I consigned you to the Atlantic, and I sat here until I'd watched all of you sink.
You didn't. There's clearly 3 that are still on the beach that you haven't even put to sail. And furthermore, there's not even sank yet. Why you lied to us? We can clearly see that you didn't wait for them all to sink. Lying's never good. Okay. Question still remains. What the hell is going on? On a sudden, a light from heaven shone around him, and he fell to the ground. The eggs. If you moved on an island, wouldn't you take them to eat? I know I would. I'm starving, but that's probably because I skipped breakfast. I have a habit of skipping breakfast. Okay, so we don't go out here. How do we go that way? Perhaps. I don't often get confused with these kind of games. Did you know what they're playing at? No, I don't think we do go this way, to be fair. Unless we walk over rocks, which it doesn't. Perhaps we go up there, but I could have sworn we came from up there. No, we didn't. We come from that way, didn't we? Yeah. Or did we come from this way? It's possible. Well, no, because without a thing, we'll be there. That writing that we saw. But no, this doesn't look familiar. It's quite possibly not. That's still going. If you ask me, that looks more like a power radio Wi-Fi tower. If I was marooned on an island, I'd go there. I'd break it. Someone would have to come out and repair it and would find me. It's just common knowledge. If you're ever marooned on an island...
Paul keeled over dead on the road to Damascus. They resuscitated him by hitting him in the chest with stones gathered by the roadside. He was lifeless for 21 minutes. Certainly long enough for the oxygen levels in his brain to have decreased and caused hallucinations and delusions of transcendence. I'm running out of painkillers, and the moon has become almost unbearably bright.
Can't even see the moon from where you're standing. Stop bitching about it. More candles. This game's probably just leading up to one big jump scare. What's that? Up there. Did you see that? What is that? Who is that? Dear Esther, maybe? Perhaps. I'm going.
I've begun my voyage in a paper boat without a bottom. I will fly to the moon in it. I've been folded along a crease in time, a weakness in the sheet of life. Now you've settled on the opposite side of the paper to me. I can see your traces in the ink that soaks through the fibre, the pulped vegetation. When we become waterlogged and the cage disintegrates, we will intermingle. When this paper aeroplane leaves the cliff edge and carves parallel vapor trails in the dark, we will come together.
It's definitely here, wasn't it? And he was proceeding on his journey. Ooh. It was definitely here we saw that kind of like figure. It's twice we've seen it now. Come on. Don't die on me yet, we prayed. Come on. Yes, if you're ever lost on an island, find something that seems important and break it. Someone's bound to come and fix it and find you. It just takes a bit of common sense, really. Although I've never been marooned on an island. Or, I've spent my entire life marooned on an island, whichever way you want to look at it. What's this? And something come near to damage? No, I can't read that last word. Ooh. And he nor drink and
If only Donnelly had experienced this, he would have realized he was his own shoreline, as am I. Just as I am becoming this island, so he became his syphilis, retreating into the burning synapses, the stones, the infection.
I'm still so confused over this story. It's not making much sense. It's not making a lick of sense right now. I'm gonna finish this game completely bewildered about what the whole thing was about. I spent the past hour and a half of my life walking around, just looking at beautiful scenery. I suppose it's life, isn't it? Oh, I want to get to this place. I want to check out here.
The stones in my stomach will weigh me down and ensure my descent is true and straight. I will break through the fog of these godforsaken pills and achieve clarity. All my functions are clogged, all my veins are choked. If my leg doesn't rot off before I reach the summit, it will be a miracle. There are 21 connections in the circuit diagram of the anti-lock brakes. There are 21 species of gull inhabiting these islands. It is 21 miles between the Sandford Junction and the turn-off for home. All these things cannot, will not be a coincidence.
I always thought it was 23 that was the number that appeared everywhere. Everything could relate to 23. And came to pass to our maid. So I can read of that till we get closer. Okay. Authorized personnel keep out. Well, we should probably not go up here. Then. It came to pass that as made me journey, has made me journey, and some that is just too difficult to read at the minute. I'm not even going to bother. Noon. You watch that be key to something. I bet it is key to something. And so we're heading to that, which is where kind of like this whole journey's been going. Perhaps he's doing exactly what I said, and that's to break something of importance. It would make the perfect lick of sense.
I have dredged these waters for the bones of the hermit, for the traces of Donnelly, for any sign of Jakobsen's flock, for the empty bottle that would incriminate him. I have scoured this stretch of motorway 21 times, attempting to recreate his trajectory. The point when his heart stopped dead and all he saw was the moon over the Sanford Junction. He was not drunk, Esther. He was not drunk at all, and it was not his fault. It was the converging lines that doomed him. This is not a recorded natural condition. The gulls do not fly so low over the motorway and cause him to swerve. The paint scored away from his car in lines like an infection, making directly for the heart.
That what will with me. Game? So, looks like a C to me. Came into, yeah, it's definitely a C, look. That a shadow of a doubt, it's a C. Wish they could make these a bit easier to read, though. Damages. I think. Not entirely certain on what half these words say. We're definitely heading towards that. That's for certain.
I am the Ariel. In my passing, I will send news to each and every star.
Just break it. Someone's going to come and fix it.
Dear Esther, I have burnt my belongings, my books, this death certificate. Mine will be written all across this island. Who was Jakobsen? Who remembers him? Donnelly has written of him, but who was Donnelly? Who remembers him? I have painted, carved, hewn, scored into this space all that I could draw from him. There will be another to these shores to remember me. I will rise from the ocean like an island without bottom, come together like a stone, become an Ariel, a beacon, that they will not forget you. We have always been drawn here. One day the gulls will return and nest in our bones and our history. I will look to my left and see Esther Donnelly flying beside me. I will look to my right and see Paul Jakobsen flying beside me. They will leave white lines carved into the air to reach the mainland, where help will be sent.
Okay, wasn't expecting that ending. We're a bird. Beautiful. Absolute. I can't believe how beautiful this game really is. This is absolutely stunning. But I still don't get what the game was about. Still doesn't make a lick of sense to me. Come back. Very interesting indeed. But I think that is the end. So I'll leave you guys with the credits. If you've enjoyed the video, please consider leaving it a like and click that subscribe button if you want to see more. I'm the Devil. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye!
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.